Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Okami HD. In the previous episode, we made our way deeper into Wauku's shrine and faced off against Nekchu, with help from Ami's past self, Shiranui. Unfortunately, before we could finish the Silver Demon off, things went horribly wrong. So be it. But now we have cornered the twin demons at the deepest part of their lair, where Oki has somehow beat us to it. Don't know how, don't really care. And it's time we faced off against the twin demons and took them down for good. Oki, how'd you get here so quick? Actually, I owe it to that wolf and his little friend. A Ponkel appeared after you left and told me to go help Amaterasu. So, that was the wolf's companion you were talking about, right? That wolf really seemed to perk up when that Ponkel appeared. It looked like the wolf had recovered somewhat. And I sensed they had a bond that made me feel they'd be okay. So I left them and came rushing here. But enough talk for now. I take it that you're here? Those demons must be somewhere up ahead. Well, Amaterasu, will you fight alongside me? Of course, let's rumble! O spirits of air, earth, and sea, grant us your divine power. Now, the fight against these guys is going to be a little more difficult without Shiranui's help, but we do have Oki to help us. Though, on the same thought, Nechku now has Lechku to aid him. So, this is where those bird brains went. They're trying to hide while they lick their wounds. We can't let these infernal contraptions get away this time. And I don't think we have enough energy to chase them down again. Speak for yourself. Them? Get away again? Heh. No prey has ever eluded my trusty Denko Maru more than once. Nor my own. Now, unfortunately, we can't do much damage to them. Neither can Oki, as you just saw. What we need to do is reflect attacks that they summon from their hats back at them. Let's see. Lechku summoned an egg. Power slash it. And it'll leave him somewhat stunned, I believe. Nope. Plant. We know what to do with those by now. Illumit. Come on. 9 strike, we know all about that from our fight with Ninetales. Haha, now he's stunned. What we need to do is... Whoops. Now his creature is stunned. I don't know. Sorry. Pull me back like an arrow and fire me at those demons. Now we'll pull them down to the ground. Yes, like he says, pull it back, launch him at the demon, and he'll bring him down. Jump up, hit them, and you can use a brushstroke on them, but use the brushstroke you use to stun them. Otherwise, it won't do any damage, and it'll just take them out of their stun phase. Bomb, 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 bomb. I believe fire. Yep. Now, unfortunately, these guys don't share a attack, or share a health bar, so we need to take them both down separately. Okay, he's stunned. Come on, get over here, Oki. Alright, let's hit him as many times as we can before we hit him with a brush stroke. Get the maximum amount of damage. No, you don't. And no, you don't. Now, thankfully, the camera is kind enough to lock on to whoever is attacking you or summoning an item, so don't have to worry too much about that. Well, most of the time. No, you don't. Oh, he's got a bomb ready. May as well hit him with this. And seeing as how Lechku is already half dead, well, far beyond half dead, may as well finish him off. Now let's see, can I get some lightning? No. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Okay, Amaterasu, pull me back. With all of your strength and fire. So, Lechku's down. Now we just got Nechku to worry about. Which, if he's anything like his brother, shouldn't be too much of a challenge. If I could just hit the guy. Screw it. I was just going to use my power slash. But yeah, if you know what brush strokes to use against witch summoning, they're not too much of a challenge. Especially once you've gotten the other one down. But one of them down first. Uh-oh. Well, thankfully I had a god mode ready. Oh no, I'm not letting one of these things pass me. Yeah, unfortunately Oki can't really do much until they're stunned. And neither can we. Come on. There we go. You know, you'd think they'd have gotten rid of all the stuff that could be used against them. Of course, that would be smart, which, you know, they're bosses. They're not going to do that. But yeah, that's Lechku and Nechku taken care of. Again, if you've gotten the right equipment and you know what you're doing, the bosses are not difficult. The twin demons, which had suddenly awoken atop Izo-Fuji and tried to lay waste to the land of Kamui, were defeated. They disappeared in a burst of petals thanks to Oki and Amaterasu. However, a giant cloud black as night cast a shadow on the scene. Light, Ninetails, the twin demons Lechku and Nechku. The souls of each were swept into the cloud as it moved. It drifted towards the Ark of Yamato at the bottom of Lauchi Lake. The Ark of Yamato is beckoning all of the world's darkness within. Tuskel's words echoed ominously, awakening Amaterasu's heart. All the sacrifices, all the life lost in the name of good. Was it all in vain? Shiranui, Amaterasu's 100-year-old incarnation, was fatigued and exhausted by the intense battle. However, when Shiranui noticed the glow of Oki's sword, Kutone, a sly smile seemed to crease the wolf's tired lips. Satisfied with this bright glimmer of hope, Shiranui struggled to rise, and put every last ounce of strength into passing through Ishaku's gate, back in time, back home. As Amaterasu and Isun looked on, they were fully aware that Shiranui headed back into the face of danger, to the battle with Orochi, after saving Nagi from the clutches of death and aiding them in their own quest. Shiranui would die a hero, marking the beginning of the legend of Orochi. Yeah, for those of you that are confused, basically, Orochi isn't the reason Shiranui died. Instead, what happened is the wound from Nechku, or was it Lechku? No, definitely Nechku, is what caused Shiranui's demise. As Ishaku left the scene, his eyes betrayed the sort of toughness one exhibits when preparing for a grave event. And from them, we get a solar fragment. Yeah, this is one of the last solar fragments. You obtained Sun Fragment, but there's still 2 more left. Would you like to save the game? Of course. Well, actually, no, I probably shouldn't. Because I'm in the middle of a recording, and that could cause some problems. Especially if the recording somehow corrupts. Amaterasu and the others returned to the foot of Izo-Fuji. There, they saw Laika, praying intently. The storm had subsided. Then, as if to celebrate their hard-won victory, the twin volcanoes of Izo-Fuji erupted in great pillars of flame. The villagers felt the warmth on their skin and wept tears of joy. However, Oki merely surveyed the scene stoically, remaining silent. Although the evil demons had been driven away, the thought of having taken the sword and caused so much grief weighed heavily on his heart. The only one who could ease the burden of his woes was Samiko. The chieftain who had rescued Kemu from the shrine stepped forward. Silently, he approached Oki, offering an outstretched hand. His eyes betrayed the complexity of the emotions behind the gesture. Oki, realizing the gravity of the scene, extended his hand in turn. The moment they shook hands, Wepkir was reborn into a village far too strong to ever fall victim to evil again. As for Kutone, the sword that vanquished the twin demons, it was returned to its pedestal by Oki's own hands. As long as the glow remained, no evil dared draw close. Kutone's gleam spoke of a power too great to succumb to evil. At that moment, a brilliant flash of light shot forth from Kutone, striking squarely on the frozen surface of Lao-Chi Lake. Though the lake had never shown any sign of melting, cracks began to open up along its surface. The legend of the Iron Ark, Yamato, said to have fallen from heaven, and the holy Lao-Chi Lake which it called home, was revealed to be more than a mere legend before all those present. Oh boy. Figures we can't even have a moment to celebrate before something else goes wrong. Looks like it's calling someone home. Question is, who? Tuskel, you know anything about this? The Ark of Yamato. It's floating in the sky. How can such an enormous thing float into the sky like that? It must mean the old legend says it's true. The legend of how this ark, which was sunk in Lao-Chi Lake, fell from the celestial planet into our world. Let's see, celestials who fell to our world with it were eaten up by countless vicious monsters, blah blah blah. Heard it already. Let's see, by the army controlled by the ruler of darkness, Yami, so the Ark of Yamato is related to the powers of darkness. Yeah, you see that right there? That rainbow bridge? That is the absolute point of no return. If you still have business to attend to, which we do it now. Once you cross that, there is no going back. This isn't like the Moon Cave or Oni Island. Okay, there's nothing afterwards but the end of the game. And believe me, we still have a lot to do. For one thing, we still haven't fully upgraded Ami. And another thing, we still have a bunch of stray beads we're missing. Not too many, but still a bunch. We've got 9 and 10, both of which are in Shinshu Field. 44, 30, 35, 44, 49, 65, 79, 90, and 93. And we may as well get to work on that now. Let's see. Da. Here we are, Shinshu Field. But before we do that, there's something I want to pick up in Scion City. Something that we needed a lot of money for. And something that wasn't available until now. By the way, there were some things that you could do after taking Lycan to Wauku Shrine, but I figured there was no point in backtracking simply because of the fact that, well, we would have had to wait until defeating Lechku and Nechku to get the other things as well. So there was really no point in holding off on going into Wauku Shrine. But anyways, our first stop will be... Kamui, nope. We'll be actually in Scion City, which in that case, I should probably take a... No, there's no mermaid shrine available here. But there is one back in Kamui proper, if I recall correctly. Anyways, I'll see you guys back in Cyan City. Okay then, back in Cyan City, talking to the weapons dealer, we now are able to buy the Tundra Beads, the final weapon, final elemental weapon, and final rosary. What it's doing here instead of, say, the merchant in Webkir, I have no idea. I really couldn't care less, but this is the last of the elemental weapons, the Tundra Beads that give us access to ice anytime we want. Probably not going to be using this too often, but whatever. Anyways, I will see you guys back in Shinshu Field. Okay then, back in Shinshu Field, we want to head for Pyrotechnist Tama's house. Oh, and by the way, get used to it being slightly dark out. That's just how the game's going to be looking for a while now. In order to get this, we need to show him both Cherry Bomb 1 and... not Cherry Bomb 1, Cherry Bomb 2 and Cherry Bomb 3. So basically, first, draw one Cherry Bomb, draw a second Cherry Bomb. Oh, was that a double whammy? How this doesn't blow up his house with all the fireworks in it, I have no idea. Amazing! Nets us a nice 30 praise. It's coming back to me now. The old bam 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 of my heart pounding. Now, we could have done this earlier, but all it would have gotten us was praise. In order to get the stray bead, we have to do it again, but with Cherry Bomb 3. So draw one Cherry Bomb. Draw one Cherry Bomb. Preferably in a way that it doesn't immediately explode. Draw one. I draw two. And I draw 3. Whoa, was that a triple whammy? Unbelievable! It's coming back to me. I'm Tama. That's it, Tama, the flaming pyrotechnist. Thanks, pup. You've rekindled my fiery spirit. I want you to have this bead I found around here in return. Yep, stray bead number 9. Okay then, can't sit around here getting senile. I've got to come up with some ideas for next year's festival. Yep. After that, we need to head for the Nameless Man. You know, the guy near the entrance to Hana Valley. See you there. Okay, here at the Nameless Man. Oh, and before I forget once more, I'm just going to tell you guys this right now. I'm not going to be doing the Devil Trials within the Collectathon videos. I'm going to save those for their own separate videos. But I will be doing them, rest assured. Anyway, let's talk to the Nameless Man. This is the life, huh? It's great to be clutching my axe again. See this kiln, friend? It disappeared when the curse struck. My workshop is my pride and joy, and I'm stoked to have it back. I'm actually an artist communing with nature on a deep level, man. And I can hardly wait to start firing up some pots again. Earthenware's like a mirror into the soul, man. Whatever mood you're in, good or bad, it all comes out in the pots. Check this out, I just finished firing my first piece. My first vase, the Azure Neck. I love flowers. Single flower vases are my specialty. You can have it if you like. So, what do we do with this vase? Well, you may or may not remember the statues that are scattered around Shinshu Field. I know I, for the most part, don't remember where they all are. These ones. Offer up the vases at these shrines. It'll somehow clean them up and net you a decent amount of praise. Then you're going to want to make it night. Even though there's pretty much no discernible difference between the two right now. Then make it day and talk to the Nameless Man once more. Finding the vase, or taking the vases and bringing them to these statues, or shrines, or whatever you want to call them. Still looking after that first vase I gave you, buddy? I've come up with one that's even better. Check it out, man. My second vase, the Indigo Neck. My pottery's intuition is starting to come back to me, man. You can have it if you like. Let's see, if I recall correctly, there should be one in a cave somewhere near where that cat statue is. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember where most of them are. I do remember some, but not all. Yep, there it is. Ooh, a sunflower. Pretty. Okay, see you guys back at the Nameless Man. Okay, back at the Nameless Man. The White Connoisseur returns. Don't worry, just a nickname I cooked up for you, man. Look, I've just finished my third piece. My third vase, the Rust Neck. Not seeing it. See that sober shading? An expert like you knows what it means, huh? Not particularly. We're two of a kind, you and me. Here, take it. So, I know where one more is, but I want to save that one for last. So, I'm instead going to go look around off camera for where the other one is, and then I'll show you on the map once I've found it. Okay, found another of the statues that's, like, right here, near the dojo. Oh. Get increasingly more praise every time. I'm not going to complain. Speaking of praise, I think it's about time I finally dug up that, clover I've been ignoring all this time. So close. Anyway, see you guys back at the Nameless Man. We're back for another vase. Hey, White Connoisseur, your nose never lets you down, huh? You're just in time to check out my fourth masterpiece. The Auburn Neck. Getting the color just right was a challenge, even for me. Go ahead, take it. Do with it what nature tells you to. Yeah, and I will see you guys wherever the next shrine is. Okay, found it. It's near the Moon Cave, right around here. This one actually took me a bit to find. Another 20 praise, so close. But anyways, yeah. After that, there's just one last vase to collect, and the reason we couldn't do this any sooner is because we needed to take Laika to Wauku Shrine Gate before we could actually collect it from Nameless Man. And that was one of the things I mentioned that we could have done after taking Laika there, but didn't want to. Anyways, see you guys back at Nameless Man. Okay, back at the Nameless Man. He's no longer chopping wood, I see. Huh. Hey, is that... Can it be? Yeah, it's him. It's that guy. Hey! Like, don't be so loud, man. No need to disrupt nature's harmony with a loud voice. You don't need to squeal like a rat for me to hear you. Did he just call me a rat? Would you rather he called you a bug? Still, getting excited about my next masterpiece is only natural. And so now, allow me to unveil my greatest creation. My last vase, the Pure Neck. Well, see the irresistible charm of its naive simplicity? It's so great, like, I don't even know what to do with it. Here, white connoisseur, you look after it. Well, we take this vase, and there is one last shrine. And it's a very special shrine, at least it is to me. You'll see why when we get there. Here we are, at the entrance to the Moon Cave, where we defeated Orochi, saved Kushi, and helped Susanoo to overcome his cowardice, his fears of being descended from Nagi, and become a true warrior and defender of Kamiki. Here we find a final shrine, where the Moon Cave once stood. With that, we have delivered all of the Nameless Man's bases to all the shrines, cleaned them up, and of course, finished upgrading Ami. Or not. Strange. I don't recall there being a final upgrade there, but oh well. Anyways, I'll see you guys back at Nameless Man for our reward. Alright, man, we've delivered the last of your vases. So, how's my best ever vase doing, white connoisseur? Nah, I guess I shouldn't bother asking, huh? I'm sure you found the perfect place for it, friend. Yeah, we did. Let me give you something to say thanks. Yes, with that, we have obtained Stray Bead number 10, the last of the stray beads in Shinshu Field. It's trippy, man. You know, I'm not sure that vase was even real. I don't think I have what it takes to make another like that. The lifestyle of a master potter isn't an easy one, man. But that's exactly why I became one. The real challenge has, only just started. Back to work. Yes, indeed. But with that, we are finished in Shinshu Field, and our next one, for our next stray bead, is in Gale Shrine. Something I mentioned some time ago, but didn't really want to get into. Not until we were much later and much more powerful in the game. For those of you who played the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't, well, you'll find out once I reach Gale Shrine. Here in Gale Shrine, we're going to want to head down this tunnel specifically, wherein we will find, if the tunnel would end already, Princess Fusei and the 5 Satomi K9 warriors. Hey, Princess Fusei, how's it going? Are those 5 K9 warriors falling in line? They look awfully bored. You sure they're even awake? Why, it's the White Wolf and the Little Bug. How nice of you to return to the Gale Shrine. I have been waiting for you. You have? I have trained the remaining K9 warriors. Introducing the new Satomi K9 warriors, the Kusa 5. Rain or shine, they shall battle monsters and all their evil. Here in Taka Pass, none can match their power. Please, test the power of the Kusa 5 for yourselves. Huh? Pretty please? It would be an honor to have the Bane of Crimson Helm and Orochi battle against the Kusa 5. Heh. Well, if you put it that way. But first, there is something I must mention. The Kusa 5 is a tough, battle-hardened group. They won't hold back once the match begins. Once their honor is on the line in fierce battle, I would not be surprised if one of you fell in battle. The Kusa 5 is at least 10 times more powerful than Orochi. This will be a life-or-death struggle. You must prepare to face battle unlike any you've seen before. Yeah, she's not exactly exaggerating on this. Will you accept the challenge? That's a dumb question. You really think this stubborn wolf would back down? Right, Ami? We gonna do this deathmatch or what? Yeah. You know all those vengeance slips I've been saving? This is why you want to hoard them. Now, you could have done this after defeating Ninetales, but I recommend waiting until you have the elemental weapons to do it. Now, you won't just be fighting 5 of them. You'll be fighting all of the canine warriors at the same time. Oh, faithful canine warriors, members of the Kusa 5, prepare to face the invincible White Wolf and Little Bug. Let's make it a fair and clean fight. Well, actually, it seems you'll only be fighting them 4 at a time. Anyways, use these vengeance slips. Trust me. They will protect you. And just start wailing on all of them. There's no real technique to this. Yeah, although now that I think about it, I'm probably going to switch back to my solar flare for this. Yeah, no technique, just keep on wailing on them whenever you get the chance. They're just going to keep coming at you no matter what. And once your vengeance slip wears off, use another one. And in this case, I may as well use a... let's use a couple of Traveler's Charms instead. Just in case we manage to get hit before the... or after the vengeance slip wears off, before we can get another one going. And trust me, if you can get their numbers down, even if you don't have the vengeance slip for this fight, it will make it easier. Oof, see what I mean? It's like, they will not let up. So there's a very real chance you're going to get hurt before you can get a vengeance slip back up. Okay, that's one down. Now, will one immediately come to replace them, or will they hold off until all the others are defeated? Okay, one more down. Vengeance slip is down. Replace it with another. Stunned, did more power slash. Okay, one last one to worry about. There we go. And then... Come on. Huh. That's strange. Yeah, there it is. Okay, thankfully the vengeance slip is still going. Now there's only 3 as far as I can see this time. Strange. But it's all the ones that aren't actually there. Strange, wouldn't you say? They should be back home with their owners, but they're here instead. Anyways, just avoid the holes that Hayabusa digs up and the explosive poops. Like, seriously, I'm not going to allow that. They are explosive. They're essentially Ami's equivalent of, or their equivalent of Ami's brown rage. Ah, that's why you want to avoid the holes. If you fall in them, Hayabusa will pee on you, and you will lose your aim. Honestly, that's more a threat because of the fact that you lose your divine instrument than anything else. Actually meant to power slash him, not burn him. Alright, let's just focus them down one at a time at this point. Do I? Yeah, better to not take any chances. There we go, another 3 down. But there's still one last battle against the big guy himself, who, funnily enough, was actually the first of the Canine Warriors that we fought. This guy is a tank. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to switch over to my Thunder Glaive for a little extra damage. Yeah, you see, even charged up, I still do very little damage with these attacks. Quit jumping around. Yeesh. This has used up a lot of my vengeance slips. That's why you want to start hoarding them right away. Don't use them in any battles. So close to a perfect. Just about. Got him. Yes! Whew. Who let the dogs out? Really? They made that the title of the achievement? Ah, whatever. Enough! What magnificent techniques you have. You are most worthy of my praise. Nah, we probably just got lucky this time. Anyway, was it just me, or did I see the other 3 join in too? Indeed you did, for even when apart, their hearts beat as one. In their hour of need, the other canine warriors appear. So then, where were they during the Crimson Helm battle? Well, you see, in any event, it is now clear the White Wolf and Little Bug shall forever be the standard for which the Kusa 5 aim. Thank you for your most excellent guidance. The Satomi House shall continue keeping the peace. The whole bunch of praise. Now, my friends, please accept this as a token of the Satomi House's friendship. As long as you bear this, you shall have our eternal goodwill. Stray bead number 35. With that, we are, well, pretty much out of time for this episode. Like, way out of time for this episode. The fight lasted a lot longer than I thought it would, but oh well. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload. Don't forget to hit the straw poll link either to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.